What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Monday, February the 14th, 2022. It is Valentine's Day. And like I said in the last video, I hope everybody is out there enjoying their Valentine's Day today. And if you can't enjoy it with somebody else, make sure you love on yourself today. It's very important. Let's get into it. We're talking about another fallen platform in this video. We're talking about Bitslop. And, it was a hype. We knew it was going to be here today and gone tomorrow. Here for a good time, not a long time. And, it proved us right again. Didn't mean we couldn't make a profit. Didn't mean we couldn't break even. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do my disclaimer as I'm showing you guys the screen. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how to crank in that crypto out of many different platforms, nothing more, nothing less. If you like this content, hit subscribe, and if you want to be notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. So Bitslop was here. It's been around for, let's see, 18 days, 18 running days, which is pretty good. I think it just stalled out on total deposits. People weren't depositing any more money in here. I know I didn't. I broke even in the passive side. One thing about hypes is timing is pretty important. It's not everything, but it's about 80% of the importance of hypes. If you can't make a decision quickly, if you see something and you like it but you don't jump on it, you could find yourself on the more risky side the longer you wait. And we've talked about this before. So I'm glad that I was able to get in on this on day one because I was actually able to break even. I believe that a lot of people that got in with me made most of their money back. There are some people that, got in a little later, and that's the risk you take when you're jumping in hypes. All right. They had a campaign that was running, the promoter score, and, I guess it just they weren't getting promoted, the way that they thought. And I like platforms like this. Like, I love platforms that enable you to withdraw hourly. This was one of those platforms. I mean, and not even withdraw hourly, but accrue hourly. So it was a percentage of the actual daily percentage that you were getting every hour. So if you set yourself up with enough of an investment, then you were able to withdraw a lot and manage your risk a lot easier than just waiting a whole 24 hours for each withdrawal. But then again, when the platform has that, it also puts the platform a little bit at risk because we're withdrawing all the time. And I know I don't stop. I get in here and I withdraw. So the withdrawal that I did yesterday that went into pending actually cleared, right? It actually cleared. And I want to show you guys, see if I can show completed withdrawals here. It did clear about maybe 20, 25 minutes later. And I got the batch ID for it. All right, that 87.5. But just last night, of course, while we're off camera, things happen too. This is why I let everybody know, hey, get in the Telegram group so you can see some red flags on your own. Hypes are really, and I was telling somebody this earlier, the hype game is something you have to pay attention to. When you're talking about high risk, high reward investments, until you get your money in the black, you got to be in that thing every day, a couple times a day. If it's stuff like this, it's not things that you can just sit and forget. And I know a lot of people are used to, when they're dealing with investments, right? They're used to just sitting and waiting. This is not the place to just sit back and wait. So if you put in a deposit and you were withdrawing like once a week, paying attention every other day, you put yourself more at risk because anything can change at any given point in time, especially in hypes. All right. Now, we're in other platforms that are not necessarily hypes. Yes, they have higher interest than the bank and traditional ways of earning money, but they're not hypes like this, 6% daily, saying 8, 9% daily. We're not talking about that in those. And those don't just up and go like that. You know what I'm saying? They stood the test of time. But this is a blatant hype. We knew that from the beginning. And for those of you that are still learning about the game of hypes and stuff like that, these higher risk, higher reward type platforms, you really have to stay in and pay attention to, especially after you've put your crypto in there, because that is how you manage your risk in these. All right, I was able to withdraw over $1,500. One, because I have some referral commission, and two, because my passive earnings actually surpassed that $1,000. Now this last 60 that was accrued here, I don't know if I can pull that out, but I know that I got into the black. That last withdrawal that I did put me into the passive black. Now what I'm going to try to do, and I know I'm probably going to get into the saved category because we've already kind of declared that this platform is done, but it doesn't hurt to do one last pull and just see if you see a batch ID or anything that might indicate otherwise. And of course, I believe we're going to say see pending. All right. So it says it will be processed ASAP, but I don't believe that it will be. That's just how that's how the hype game is. I don't even see the Telegram group here anymore. So when stuff like that happens, then it just is what it is. Platforms like this go away all the time. That's just the game we play. But if you got in early, you were able to kind of get most of your money back. I believe most people got their money at least back, over 70% of it. Maybe not to 100%. Depends on what day you got in. But I think most people under me got at least 70% because I didn't see a huge affiliate growth after the first 4 days or so. So like I said, these platforms do that. It is what it is. I'm going to be taking my links down, of course, and don't deposit any more money into Bitslop. All right. That being said, put your 2FA on all platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is the wild, wild west, y'all. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. All right. Ask me how I know. It is not very fun at all. If you like this content, though, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't already and you want to be notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well, y'all. All right. I'm actually currently deleting the links for both Bitslop and the other fallen platform that we talked about just a few minutes ago. So we will be moving on. All right. I will see y'all on the next video. Peace out.